What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Another 240 video, of course. I don't make any other videos. On my way home from work today, well, before I left work, my starter, I showed you guys that weird starter issue, and it was just clicking and not starting. I think the solenoid is bad, but I'm gonna have to order a whole new starter. But before I do that, I'm going to check and make sure there's no loose connections or anything, and that the thing is actually bad before I order a whole new one. I actually had to get bump started. My boss and a couple of my coworkers pushed my car and got it started, so that was nice of them. I was able to get home from work, and I'm parked on the hill right now, if you guys can see. So like, I should be able to get to work tomorrow. It's also really hot today, so I don't know if that played into the effect of why I didn't start, but let's check that starter solenoid. All right, so first thing on the list, this battery terminal looked a little loose, and this is the power to the starter. So I'm gonna tighten this up and see if that helps the problem or not. All right, well, I'm gonna try to start it after tightening the battery terminals and see if that fixes it. Moment of truth. Please be the only problem. Don't make me buy a starter. I don't know. I think we might be all right. I don't know, I just started it 3 times and it was fine. So it started literally first turn of the key. That's why, like, it's such an intermittent problem. I thought it had to be something like loose or like a bad ground or something. So hopefully that fixes the problem. Well, on to the next repair. All right, so the next step is getting our radiator hard mounted. I have these GK Tech brackets that I showed you guys 2 videos ago, but I didn't have the bushings to go in them. And I got these bushings, I bought them online. They are not the right bushings. As you can see, this has a little rim around it, and that's where your bracket's supposed to go, but this, hold on, genius camera angle. This hole doesn't quite line up, but there's a hole in the middle. So I think I'm just going to cut this outer lip off and try and use that middle piece as the bushing. So this side is pretty much in. Came out pretty good, just needs to be tightened up. And this side, this little bracket's in the way. So I think this little bracket might be saying bye-bye. You can see it's got a little bit of flex. I think I can get that off. Definitely. Let me go get the screwdriver. We're doing some advanced techniques to remove the bracket. I have a hammer and a screwdriver. Hammer. Watch this. Screwdriver. I will tell you what, it is hot out here today, but bracket gone. Could have done a little bit better of a job. Doesn't look very good. I mean, it's just kind of scratched up because I was hitting it with, oh, focus. Yeah, it's not the cleanest, but and who's gonna know? I'll probably paint it eventually. So, weight reduction. And time to put our new bracket on. I think I gotta shift a little to the left. All right, so new brackets are installed. That one looks very good. This one looks good from far away. I just gotta get the right bushings. I'm gonna order some online today. I thought I could get the right ones from parts store, but I guess not. The brackets are also meant for a smaller radiator. This is a bigger radiator than factory. So the mounting holes don't exactly line up, so the bracket doesn't fit great. It's a whole thing. I think that's all I'm going to do today. I'm exhausted. I had a very long day at work, and I do not feel like sitting out here in the heat because it is probably the hottest day of the year this year. Let me know, guys, like, this is probably a better camera angle, right? Yeah, definitely. So I will catch you guys the next time I record. All right, little break in the video. I'm headed down to Connecticut to go to the Cleetus McFarland's New England 900. There'll be some pretty cool people there. Our Cleetus crew, Jimmy Oaks is gonna be there, so should be pretty cool. We're gonna check it out. I'll try and get a couple clips from there. Maybe get a clip with Cleetus or Jimmy. We'll see. But yeah, I will say she does look very good parked up. Look at this thing, bro. I love this car. Ryan, how are you feeling? Are you excited for the race?
I'm so excited, man.
You're so excited?
I wanted to see Travis, but he's not here.
Travis is not
I'll
here.
settle for Jim York.
Jimmy Oaks is here, so that's pretty cool. Got to start off qualifying. All right, so we're on our way back from the track, and my pop-up decided to be a pop-down. As you can see, one headlight is nice and up, and the other headlight is a little, it's got a little lazy eye, so we're gonna fix that right now. Just like that, our pop-up is now a pop-up again. Now we just have a small 4-hour road trip home. It is 10 o'clock at night. And this thing's headlights, even when popped up, are terrible. So it's going to be a fun ride. At least I have a full tank of gas and snacks and tunes because my radio works now. So I will probably check in with you guys in the morning. We might check in along the ride. We'll see. Let's hope this drive goes well. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Little update on the trip. I just got pulled over on the highway by a state trooper. I guess I actually had a plate light out. Well, I only have one plate light, but my one plate light was out. The bulb just comes loose sometimes, so I didn't check it before I left. It's my bad. But back on the road, cop checked my registration. It was all good. Checked my license. It was all good. And we got another hour and a half or so, and then we'll be back home. All right, so despite everything last night, we made it back. Somehow. My new seat rails came in, so I'm going to be putting this nice Lomax in replace of, I think these are R33 seats, like GTST seats. I'm going to be keeping it because I'm going to make that my new sim seat, but let's throw it in. All right, so the old seat is out. I'm just going to pull this thing into the garage and vacuum all this dirt out while I have the seat out, because why not? All right, let's see how good I am at driving with no seat. This should be interesting. Ooh, not comfortable. Feeling for where the clutch is. Oh, I'm are all nice and clean. Alright, so these brackets are really adjustable because it's made to fit any kind of bucket seat. So it took me a while just playing with where the bolts were positioned. Like there's different height options and there's slots in there. So it took me a while to get it to the right spot, but it should be in the right position now. So I'm gonna tighten everything down and then throw it in there. All right, so our new seat is in and fitted, and honestly, it looks awesome. Let me show you guys. I think it looks really sick, and it's a big improvement over the old seat, especially with the steering wheel. It makes it look pretty sick in here. Next up, I need to fix this starter. I know, fun mod, but my starter solenoid got fried when the wire was rubbed through on the radiator, so I have to change the starter. So let's pop that thing out. It is down under here, under the intake manifold, so hopefully it's a pretty quick job. I'd like to do a couple other things today, like fixing my headlights so they're not held up with zip ties, a couple other odds and ends. All right, old starter is out, and you can see, watch this. That should not move freely like that. So that is probably why we're having issues. Watch the new one. Ready? Nothing. So that was our issue. The actual starter itself was bad too. Just gotta throw the new one in. I gotta find a nut that I dropped from the bolts for the starter. But other than that, bolt the new one in and we'll be set. The new starter is completely in and it works great. Let me give you guys a little startup. It actually sounds a hell of a lot better than the other one did. Nice. The next item on my agenda is fixing the headlights because, as you guys saw on my trip back, the zip ties broke and then the headlights fell down and they currently look like this. One of them is good and one of them is pointing down. So I want to fix the crappy zip tie mounting job and actually get a bolt in there. They are supposed to have pop-up assemblies that hold them in place, but I don't have the pop-up assemblies, so we're just going to send a bolt through. Okay, so I lied about securing the headlights down because I just found a set of new pop-ups that have the motors and everything on Marketplace, and I'm going to pick those up tonight. So I am going to stop trying to fix the pop-ups right now. I am going to do an oil change right now because the last time I did an oil change was in like February. So it's definitely way overdue. It does leak oil. So I put like probably 4.5 quarts, 5 quarts in, just filling it. But you got to change the oil and the filter because I haven't changed it since I've had the car. So let's get that oil change done. So while I was down here, I noticed my front sway bar was not connected. It was missing a bolt, so I put a new bolt in there. The pit is really nice, but I'm also tall, so like this is how I have to stand to be in the pit. Well, I can crouch too, but like if I'm standing up straight, this is what we got. It's not optimal, but it's better than nothing. We are warming up our oil for the oil change. I don't know. I've always warmed up my oil before I do oil changes. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but I think it makes the oil less viscous, so gives it more viscosity so it flows better when you want to drain it. Something like that. I'm supposed to be an engineer, you know, but you know how that goes. This is mean KA. So, a little audio clip for you guys. The screaming KA. Now that everything's nice. Oh, I gotta go put gloves on. Oil is the one thing I put gloves on because it makes such a mess. I watched that clip back and there seemed to be a lot of smoke. But the engine wasn't warm yet, and I know it runs really rich. So it's probably just burning off some excess gas. We'll see. We'll see if it smokes after the oil change. All right, you guys think I got the fast hands? Let's check this out. Imagine no oil comes out. Oh, look at that. No mess. A little bit on the fingers, but oil doesn't look too bad, actually. I mean, it's definitely dirty. If I can get this to focus. Sorry, guys. But, like, it doesn't look milky or metallic at all. Pretty good. Our drain plug does have a little bit of stuff on it, but that's quite a bit of gunk. It's not terrible, I guess. Little bit of metal never hurt anybody, you know. Just some self-tolerancing. Just the engine just wants a little more clearance, you know. I still gotta pull the filter, and then I will put all the new stuff in.
Yeah, put your filter in. I gotta find my left-handed drill bit.
Alright, so you can see in that last clip, I broke the drain plug when I was putting it back in. I did not over-tighten it. I clearly over-tightened it before because I barely snugged it up and the thing snapped. But I got a new plug put in, so as you can see I'm driving, so the oil is all good. The seat, I think I need a bigger size. To be honest, I only sat in it like once, and like it's a little tight on the hips, you know, not a lot of movement going on down there. So I'm gonna get a bigger size seat. I thought I could make this one work, but evidently not. Like I can't even move my legs outwards at all. So need a bigger seat. What else? The sway bar I can't really tell because I haven't slid it yet. It is raining terribly and my windows are fogging up, and yeah. Luckily this hydrophobic stuff I put on the windshield works pretty good. So like I can kind of see most of the time. Just did a epic slide through an intersection. Not a takeover, like I was taking a left. Epic slide. Didn't get it on video because I wasn't really planning it. Anyways, I'm going to close this video out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I will catch you guys